Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4. The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No.
Kill him.
You lied.
You're suffering
Killing him.
from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
He's lying.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Oh, that's a trip. I'ma kill him. He's gonna die, probably.
Felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
So he took the revolver, huh?
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Great. Is that because he stole them, or...?
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Hello, man, I'm gonna punch
Good
in the
evening,
face.
Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Get the fuck away
Yeah.
from me.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
Uh-huh, sure,
I
that's what we're
understand
calling
you're
it.
Confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Feel like I'm being gaslit, Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Oh,
I
great.
specialize in treating artists.
Of course
I
you
bet
do.
you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
How many fucking locks do you got on these
This way,
doors,
Alan.
Hartman? No, I want to go this way. Okay, there's nothing this way but a bear. Wait, we left your gorilla. Can I beat the shit out of you then?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this.
I'm being
Alice
gaslit.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid
Hartman's
delusions,
office.
unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
I
Your
mean,
mind
sure.
has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
Oh,
I wasn't
great.
ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
Oh,
Your delusions are just
okay.
a manifestation
Prove
of your
it.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
I mean,
You're
sure,
a skeptic by
but...
nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
No. No. I want that. I don't know how to get it, though, so we'll go your way for now, Hartman. But listen, there's a simple way to prove this. Show me Rose. Show me Stucky. Show me the people who are supposed to be fucked up and or shot repeatedly, and I'll believe you. Hell, show me the ranger whose name I've already forgotten. Hang on, I can actually figure that one out. Maybe. Yes. Rusty. Show me Rusty. Tell you what, Hartman, you bring me Rusty, and I'll believe every word you're saying. Till you do that, you're a piece of shit, and I'm getting ready to throw you over the edge.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Storm's coming, Hartman.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Number one, when are the weather people
Alan,
ever
what
correct?
I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
A little bit of both.
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
after
talk.
all.
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Come along. Let's go inside.
What you doing over there, buddy? How do I go upstairs? Want
Here's
that.
the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna go this way real quick.
Scary, scary, scary.
Don't mind me, just, you know, exploring places. There's a generator over there. I'm sure that'll be important. Yeah, Doc, it's not that, you know...
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
He's also
You'd like
not
me
down
to
there.
away So you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Hartman had
Okay,
mentioned that the
okay,
power had been
sorry,
acting
sorry,
up.
sorry.
Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Alright, so we gotta find a key for it at some point. Is he talking about how he gonna take me out? Ooh, another one. Give me all the thermosi. Thermoses.
Alan, please, this way.
Abso-fucking-lutely not, sir. Creator's Dilemma, the engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available, blah, 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 piece of shit. You're advertising to patients? That's worse. You are the worst kind of villain. Let's go. Let's go. You want to go? Let's fucking go. Nah, fuck you. I'll be with you in a minute. Or an hour, I don't know.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Interesting. And there's the two brothers that we met at the beginning.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Well, that's where I'm probably gonna find myself at some point. Alright, keep
Come,
talking,
Alan,
Hartman.
This way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Sure, that's what we're doing. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patient's need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow, trademark, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them so we can shut you the fuck up. Nah, I know how you bitches work. What up, gorilla?
My rheumatism's killing me.
What the?
There's a
Night
storm
Springs
coming.
has a board game.
What a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
I'm with you.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
What's the
They
squishy,
even
squeaky
adopted
hammer
new
for?
first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Honestly,
After
I'm
the
here
band
for it.
broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
And what if I start talking about limes and coconuts?
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it.
Yeah,
We'll
we should not have
continue
seen the
this
generator when we did.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
He's in on it. He's a liar and a
I'd
scoundrel.
like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's
Explain.
the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
What's on the farm?
Down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Page. We gave him a page. Thomas Zane's writing and assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
The darkness?
My head was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Here, here.
You got any booze on you?
I wish.
No.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Oh,
Tom
leave it
just
be.
lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us.
You
Took my
know.
thunder, the witch.
And my
Wait.
ravens, what was
Odin and Tor.
What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
Wait, do you
She took
know
something from you
the
too,
darkness?
didn't she? That's what she does.
Barbara?
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
She
the
makes sure it
note.
comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
They know.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Yes.
No, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, diseased.
So they opened. Oh,
old and stupid.
wait.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, God damn it.
I mean, okay.
Ah,
Okay, so according to them, they opened the door for Barbara
tired.
just a little bit.
built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
They opened the door for
We
Barbara
had
just a little
parties
bit.
there, man. You should
And
go there
we
and
opened it the rest of the
party.
way. That's how she was able to get to us. She had a little crack. She had space to move.
Dream. You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution.
Concerning.
So they can say they made a contribution and then we end up with mullets in there because they...
Oh, you're a strange one, my guy.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to
No.
your room by
The
those
doors
stairs,
were
Wake.
locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
I mean, there is. It's just not an approach we should probably take. At least, not yet.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think.
There you
There's
are,
a
buddy.
shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
See, that's
I
when
think I
maybe
made a
we
horrible
were in
mistake.
the
I
delusion.
don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
And we're in it now. So now the wonder what that actually connects to. So the question as it stands now is what ending did we manage to create? Clearly we wrote the damn thing, or started to? That's the other question. How much did we manage to write? Wake, Emerson.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured
Aw,
I
why
should
does
just
Emerson
play
get an
along for now.
Xbox?
It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Night Springs. Is she watching me? He watching me? Is the gorilla watching me? There's no one else up here. Lane. The soul. Locked. Alright. Fine. You want me to write? We can write. Let's see what she makes me write.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
He's back.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
There, back.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
No.
the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Anderson's ready.
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
The Anderson boys are going.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Another one. Where the fuck did you come from? Barry in
Hartman
the
kept
lodge.
talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh, he's in on something.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
If he ain't fully shady, if he's not like full taken in darkness, he is still
Sinclair
shady as
looked
fuck.
bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office.
Thank
He'd
you.
taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Oh, they're gonna fuck with Birch real hard. Honestly, he has it coming, and I respect it.
The
Holy.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control
Taken.
all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
Damn,
Because at least
Alice.
that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say I
Who
look at
the
you,
fuck?
and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you, looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that
Those
very
two are the
much.
concerning
And
ones.
now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't have
Those
to
are the
say.
taken.
No, I've tried, but
Another manuscript
he's
page,
not
eh?
listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let
Uh-oh.
me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Mott fails Hartman. Oh.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
The kidnapper worked for fucking Hartman? Of fucking course he did. Wait, this is a different one. What the fuck?
And frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
Controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Subjects?
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too. Agent Nightingale, this is private property.
Okay, that one I respect.
You to disturb my patients. Yeah, I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that? Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent. Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little? Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer. I don't believe this. Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one I respect. Still fucking hate you, Hartman.
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
Yep, there he is.
The clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Tor, hit him harder when he comes out. That is all.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass.
Barry! I have never been happier to hear you.
Do you have any idea?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer.
He's a lying son of a bitch!
I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of
Understandable.
asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yep. Respect. Okay, side door it is. Respect, though, Barry. Literally. I mean, Rose doesn't deserve the punishment, but... Yep, you stole my gun, too.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Amen.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
He had to think about it first.
Wait, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability in mind.
The darkness doesn't agree with that. Ooh, respect. Fuck you, Hartman. Alan, that was cold. But I'm here for it.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Need a goddamn flashlight. Okay, that's not a door that I can use. No. No, I see you creeping. Stop it. Upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. No. Chill the fuck out, y'all. Okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Nope, downstairs it is. Uh-oh. Tor? Odin, you guys okay? Ow. They're probably fine. I hope. Oh, that'll work. Get the fuck out of my way. Uh-oh. You know, I am in a hurry to not die, but let's... Hartman watches Wake fall and Hartman's mission.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
You son of a bitch.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
You know, I'm glad you got got. That is terrible for me to say, but I'm glad. And now, what are we watching? This is a car commercial. This is a Karate Kid commercial? I don't know what I'm watching. No, this is a car thing. Yeah, I'll be with you in a moment, Menacing Shadows. I'm watching something. Mustang Drift. Alright. Verizon
Want access
ad.
to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you
Alright, I'm bored. No free advertisement. Shit. Yeah-oh. Little more. There we go. Ow. Excuse me. Run. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Out the door! Ah. That's flashlight. I don't know whose flashlight, but that's flashlight. I'll fucking take it. Let's go, Barry! Barry, I always liked you, even when I very much did not like you. You were pushy at times, but you know what? I'm sorry. Listen, if there are more pages around, I need them, Barry. And there are... No, that's you. I see that. Chill. Okay, so did Hartman know the extent? He had to, right? Otherwise, why send Mott? There's no need to send Mott to cause problems if, you know, we're full of shit.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Let's go. Give me that.
Oh,
Barry,
God.
you fucking
Look at
rock.
the house, Al. Look out.
Uh-oh. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Looking for more entertainment? Check out my Twitch, link in the description below. Or you can find your way back to this corner of the void. Either way, I'll be waiting.